So welcome to this episode of Pete's Garden. I'm on the allotment and it's time to do an allotment tour. So if you could comment, thumbs up and whatever, subscribe if you're new, then that'd be great, and roll titles. Right. So we start at the back of the plot, and my plot goes up to where the blue line is, and I've got all this crap here to sort out, but no, it's actually quite good because you can see there's a hell of a lot of really usable stuff that over the next few months is going to be gradually sorted out and a lot of it given away. So mine goes up as far as that white thing in the corner there, and all of this stuff here is mine to do with what I want. Under here I've had a look, there's a load of furniture, chest of drawers and things like that, so clearly the person who had this plot was a hoarder. I'm obviously going to use these things as water butts, and I'm going to grow stuff in tyres because I've never done that before. And for anyone who doesn't know, if you grow root vegetables in tyres, you can get much bigger roots on them. So I'll do that. There's obviously some more fruit bushes there, look like more fruit bushes anyway, which need pruning, and there's all this log stuff and that water butt there. So there we are, there's a load of wooden pallets and everything like that underneath here, which I'll probably keep some of them to use as fencing if I so fancy doing that. I might not bother, but I might do some broken chairs. But anyway, when you look back here from here, that to me gives a real sense of how big the plot is as well. Obviously goalposts for growing runner beans and things like that, so that's great. Just got to be careful. This obviously, because I haven't sorted the stuff out yet, this is an area where I haven't necessarily cut everything down and made it fully safe. There we are, fingers on the camera again. Just stepping into a little raised bed here. It's not too muddy or anything, doesn't seem too muddy anyway. Just got to be really careful with what I'm doing here. Oops. Right, and I'm into the safety area again. This is some stuff that I've already sorted out that I don't want, and there is some stuff I've sorted out that I do want. Pots and a hanging basket. These fruit bushes, the next video you see will probably be me pruning the fruit bushes and the trees. That obviously looks like the person was trying to create some form of cold frame or something like that. I'm not bothered about doing that, so I'm not going to. So they'll go hopefully to a good home somewhere. There's some raised beds in here somewhere, and I haven't quite cut the grass back or dug it out far enough to see them quite safely just yet, but that's on the to-do list. I'm hoping you can still hear me above all the traffic noise. Gooseberry bush, there we are, and look at the rhubarb. Now, unexpected to see the rhubarb doing so well at this time of year. Don't know what that says about things like global warming, but there we are. Now, I put these broad beans in very late, and I know you can't see them yet, and it needs weeding and all that stuff, but there are some coming through. There's one, for example, and let me just get this one on camera. Where is it? Oh, there we are. There's another one coming. So I reckon there are probably about 15 or 20 coming through here, and I put about 30 or 40 in. But that was quite some time ago now. So, but obviously you'd expect it to take longer. What would it be in winter? But I must admit I wasn't expecting it to take quite that long. But it is nice to see them. Now, this area here, me and my brother discovered that this whole area right up to that sort of bit there is carpet. So it was actually quite easy to pull this carpet out, I know some people would probably say, why would you pull the carpet off in winter, you should leave it on, but actually, to be honest, I just want to get the areas that I'm going to use as beds into a fit state, and I want to do it as early as possible, so that when I do sow and plant things in March or April, I've got plenty of time to do it, and I'm not going around thinking, oh, I've got to, dig it all up first, So I'm trying to do what Sean's Allotment Garden does, or what the Hawk Channel does, I should say, and, do a little and do it often. So, there's some bits there. Obviously that's going to be weeded and grass taken out as well, and raked over and all that stuff. But it's good stuff though. There's plenty of wood chip in there and things like that, which makes it quite easy for digging. And so there's not that much to do today. It's really been just coming down and checking up on things. I will get some slug pellets for the broad beans, because I could see that a couple of them that were coming through, it seemed like they'd been eaten, or something was happening to them. So I'll get slug pellets just in case it's those. And there we are. I know some people won't like me using slug pellets. I don't want to either, actually, but all organic options have been tried last year and they just didn't work properly enough. Anyway, so for now, for this year at least, I'm using slug pellets. But so there's a look back over at the allotment, it's not too bad. Me and my brother and mum as well have kept the grass down and things like that, and so I'm quite happy with it. And that is the allotment tour for January 2017. So thanks very much for watching. As I said, if you could like, thumbs up, comment, give me your opinion on the allotment if you don't mind. I'd like to know, especially if you've watched the older allotment tours and you can see the difference. It's always interesting to note what the differences people see. So thanks very much if you can do that, and if you're new then please click subscribe, and that's it, and I'll see you for another episode shortly.